You got to play with pace, and you got to play to run through the tape with this team.
And we are underway. New York got a little bit stagnant on offense in 4 shots. Stewart, no, gets her own rebound. Ionescu for 3, nothing but the bottom of the net.
Sabrina's been a little off of her game, but she's back from an injury and started out right.
That's what the Wings want to do. Always looking up when she's dribbling the basketball.
But they take 1 or 2 dribbles to draw you, and you cheat, you jump it.
Defense has been the main problem with the Wings this year.
And they're very physical defensively.
Savali inside, they got in traffic, and Tierra McCowan gets her 6. They like to push it. Maddie being the first one down the court most of the time.
See, I really believe, you have to be able to move the basketball quickly.
For Brianna Stewart, leading the Liberty. Nice pass, Kalani Brown, and Vandersloot with a rejection. Enrique launches, can't get it.
Cutting, and these are 2, pretty good passing bigs.
And again, another defensive breakdown. Stewart gets a point in that Las Vegas game 2 days ago. She had 8 straight points. Jaylen Brown, the southpaw, knocks down the 3. Her second double.
Never used to remind me of what Popovich did with his team. If somebody's already beat you, don't compound it by fouling them. Make them beat you with possessions.
Jonquel Jones. Can't get the shot to go down. Was a crowd favorite here when she played for Dallas. Another turnover. Look at Jones leading the break.
Yeah, that's too flat a pass from the corner to a big. You got to get a 45-degree angle.
JJ took her eyes off the ball, kicked it. Here's Enrique on the drive, and she's got her first basket of the ball game.
First half of the year, she pretty much did it on her own because you need other scorers to complement you.
Menaja Laney Hamilton drains another 3, the 9th for the Liberty. Drains another 3, the 9th for the Liberty. Laney and Ionescu didn't play in either game against these 2 in New York. How about Maddie Seegers? We talked about her being the first one down the court. She has size, she has athleticism. Almost gave up basketball after she left Cal. Inside, Savali gets behind the defense.
Not even what you're doing. It's the passing is so good. Like, that was a nice play. Unfortunately, a hand got in there.
Kayla Thornton puts over the hand, but Enrique knocks it down.
And she just plays the game differently. And she is just so good at everything that she does. And I appreciate you knocking that down.
About the impact that it's also having over in Australia and across the globe. Talk about that.
Yeah, absolutely. The WNBA is having a world run.
Their last 3 possessions, 11 total passes. And you can see while they're getting the one-on-ones that they want.
She has been hot in this ball game.
Well, she's probably taking Vegemite.
There you go. How about Maddie Seegers? Pretty good defense by Jaylen Brown a moment ago also.
Yeah, they're so good. Watch them how they get the switches that they want, and if you don't rotate over.
Sabrina up top, hands it off. Stewie goes left hand, got it. She uses that 7'1" wingspan better than anybody. Seegers had 22 against Phoenix earlier this year. That was her career high. Sabrina catch, shoot, buries the 3.
She's so good.
Oh, wow. Sabrina lowering the shoulder on Enrique. Stewie sets a tough pick. They switch. That opens it up inside to Kennedy Burke.
Yeah, those are not happenstance. Those are design plays by the Liberty.
Lopez is going to be rejected by Stewart.
One of the things that I love about Latricia Trammell, she's such a positive force, and she's so competitive. The competitiveness of her.
She's catching fire with 8.
You've got to recognize where your shots are. Beautiful pass right there by Satu. Well, they haven't, but a lot of that is also the injuries. You don't have, a full training camp with somebody who made first team All-W last year, Satu.
Jonquel Jones knocks down another 3, her 3rd of the ball game. How about Dallas coming right back and answering with Enrique? Enrique with 10 after going scoreless in the first quarter. Stewie on the drive.
You know, Natasha Howard was right there.
Howard working on UNESCO. Uses that right hand. Nice job by Flash.
And Natasha Howard.
Well, Natasha Howard, Coach Trammell wants her to get 2 feet in the paint. She averages almost 11 of her points coming from the paint. UNESCO with 3. Andy Brondello says we just consider that a scar now. Stewie left open, 16-footer. That's just money.
Flip the screen, and that created the mismatch. And that's a beautiful cut by Howard.
And she's got 13, but for Stewie, that's her 10th 20-point game.
Volleyball leagues popping up. It's amazing the talent.
Shot clock at 4. Stewart, bumped by Howard, still gets it for her 25th point.
Yeah, I mean, she has a definite professional routine. She knows she wants to be the greatest, and she's willing to work at that on her game.
Lady Hamilton has a beautiful pull-up. They did that when they were in New York. Lady Hamilton, no. Sheldon's got it, trailing by 10. Up ahead, Howard cuts it to single digits.
That's a smart play.
Now the crowd is starting to get into it as we go inside of 5 minutes here in the third. Lady Hamilton can't get it. Savali, nobody boxed her out.
They just understand their progressions and what is available to them because it's constant movement in this league of young players, older players, and the connection for this game, and we need that family.
New York leads the W in fast break points. Phoebus with the 3.
Yeah, well, she knows her progression. She knows how to slow you down with her eyes.
And she carries a 3.
Yeah, she knows that too, by the way. That's all about footwork. They had Sabrina playing the point, and they were really good. And then they brought in Jonquil Jones, and they brought in...
Nice switch by New York. Howard. That just stuck. Had a little Gorilla Glue on it. Baskets made. They've also hit 14 3-pointers, 4 off their season high. Tiara McCowan on the inside.
Yeah, it's been a bit since McCowan got the basketball.
Here's Kennedy Burke. Actually was drafted by the Dallas Wings in 2019, and then Phoebus buries a 3.
And they run a lot of false action to get the defensive eyes on them. And then she just steps up and shoots. She's so good.
And then using the left hand, Jonquil Jones with 15. 3 of the last 4 opponents coming into this game for the Dallas Wings shot 50%. And the last 4 opponents averaged over 97 as Vandersloot. That'll be the most assists by an opponent against Dallas this year. Jonquil Jones, Howard fell.
And once you come off the shoulder of Jonquil Jones, she just backs you in.
Of watching players' minutes, because they got to play again here in a couple of days. Don't have to travel though tomorrow. And inside Jones. Maddie's first double-figure game since June the 17th, when she had 17 against Minnesota. On the drive, count it.
They're on the catch. They're getting there on the catch. Weak side, nice job.
Only one starter on the floor for the Wings at the buzzer. Kayla Thornton with the 3.
And you have to be disciplined to getting there on air.
27 20-point games now for Arike. They're going to replay it to see it was a 3. That's going to be a blocking foul. Marquisha Davis, the 23-year-old out of Ole Miss, is going to hold on to the ball. They got some playing time, though. That's it. Third time this season that the Liberty have beaten the Dallas Wings.